Okay, the next drill is another skill that can be added to your clinch, or needs to be added to your clinch, but not necessarily something that you're going to do in isolation like you can with the pummel. If you're going to do it in isolation, it's just to practice the movement and get the motor pattern down. So it's called the arm drag, and this is going to take some practice. This is not an easy one to pick up right away. So go very slow at first, get smooth with it before you start adding speed to it. There's no need to go fast. All right, no need to go fast. So what we're gonna do is Kathy's gonna put her hand, so her right arm on my shoulder. All right, now same side hand, so same side hand, which is my left, is gonna clear that hand. So I'm gonna clear it, and then I'm gonna take my opposite hand, so the one that I'm not clearing with. And it's not really critical that you clear, but it's a good idea to occupy both hands, get both hands doing something, right? I wanna have contact as quickly as possible. So I want you to feel this rather than just trying to catch things in the air. So she's got contact here, I'm clearing, and as this hand clears, this hand reaches deep, all right? So what I want to catch, bend your elbow a little bit, what I want to catch is right above the elbow. I want to catch here with a hook. So I want to make my whole hand a hook, and I want to catch like that, okay? The problem with that is that if you aim for the elbow, pull your arm back when I move, if you aim for the elbow, pull it back faster, you're gonna miss, all right? And once again, like I said in the last video, if I want this is moving faster than this is, okay? So if she pulls her arm back really quickly and I reach back here, she pulls her arm back really quickly and I reach back here, I'm gonna catch it, right? Because this is moving slower than this is. So as I'm clearing here, I reach all the way through. I reach through the armpit, not for the elbow, and then I hook right there. Okay, so I'm clearing, I'm going here, and then now I can turn this into a grip right now. Don't worry too much about it. At this stage, what you want to be worried about is that you don't accidentally like armbar your partner on your own body. So she needs to pull her arm back kind of gradually, but I'm going here. Now, once I have this, I'm thinking about getting outside this elbow. And the way I want you to do this is not just to throw her across like this, because that's not likely to happen, right? If I've got an arm drag here and I start to pull across this way, if the person's bigger, stronger than you, it's likely that they won't move at all, right? And if they pull back real hard, they might bring you with them, and that's okay. It's about getting a good position no matter what happens. If I'm outside the elbow, I'm okay, I'm doing all right. What you do need to do though is establish some control. Okay, so turn this way. So I clear here, I go here, and then immediately, as soon as I'm outside this elbow, I'm good, I'm in a good position, just don't lose that position. So what you're gonna do is pull down on the underhook, all right? And then head goes right here, all right? If you're just grappling, you just want a head control. If it's a self-defense thing, you're gonna, boom, make that a headbutt right there, whatever. But get your head right in there, all right? So I'm clearing, head goes in, and then watch this. That's the position. Put your head up a little. This is the position here. I want to lock it in right here. Okay? So I clear, arm drag, head in, and we can stop right there. Good. So the head control not only prevents the opponent or the partner from turning in, right? So Kathy tried to turn in, makes it really hard for her to turn in, and I can maintain this position with a relatively smaller effort than if I didn't have the head. The head also makes it so that my level is correct, right? If I'm here and I do this arm drag and I start to maybe go to a Russian arm or Russian tie, all she's got to do is stick her head in there, and now I'm beat again, all right? So the head needs to be right there. So as you're practicing this, it's going to be a clear, arm drag, head in. Good. And then you're going to want to do something with that other hand. You're going to want to do something with that off hand. So go ahead and turn that into, let me go this way. Let me go this way. So you're going to want to turn that into just another underhook. All right. So now look at this. I've got head control. I've got one arm. I've got two arms. And it might be over and under. It might be under both, whatever. But I have two on one and my head. Look at how many points of contact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's do it a few times. And you want to do this smoothly and slow enough that you're not headbutting your partner, all right? And as you put your head, as you make contact, just a little bit of forward pressure so you can feel what's going on. You're pulling in tight here, you're pushing with your head, and your hips are away, all right? And probably the easiest way to drill this is to just not switch back and forth because it gets kind of confusing, like who's going where. Just set a timer, do it for a minute, and then switch. So whoever touches is the person being arm dragged. So I'll go first. Touch, and she just arm drags that side. Head in, head in, head in. And then we reset, go the other way. And then start to mix it up a little bit. And then we'll switch, and then she goes. Now you can kind of see where that's headed, right? If we're arm dragging, and I've got a good arm drag, I mean, like she overcommits somehow, her weight's forward, right? You can go all the way to the back. You can take this arm drag and go here and go all the way across, right? That's a great position. You go back to the hip, so you can start thinking about taking the back. If you don't quite get there, then head control is the way to go. My goal really should be to go all the way back here. Right, all the way back here. Head's in, here, you've got legs, you've got the hips, you've got their back, it's all good. But that's not always gonna happen, right? So if you can get past the elbow, or if you get past the arm, you can get to here. I want to go all the way back to here, right? This would be excellent. But you practice it both ways, right? Instead of going just the head control now, you can go all the way to the back. There we go, right? And I wanna reach around, go all the way to here. Now, the head isn't so important anymore because I've got my shoulder controlling the posture now, right? I've got my hand on the hip right here, got my shoulder here, and I've got this arm, oops, sorry, I got this arm controlling right here. Careful with your partner. All right.